What's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Open his shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastards, stuck his little fingerprints
Right by the body.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him score.
Gotta be him! Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Gonna surrender? Oh.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Got a ways to go before sunrise.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be...
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Oh, yeah! Right in the jaw! Confirmed! I ain't got a beef with you!
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way.
I told you already. What I saw is what I saw.
What are you on?
I done been clean 3 days. Like they said, things swoop down out of nowhere. You, we, and what? You're like putting darkness. Paralyze those bandits.
Paralyzing dark things? What, you think I'm a schmuck? Huh? I look like a schmuck to you? No.
Oh, he's definitely on something. Got a guy in lockup who can sell whatever he's carrying.
Yeah, in a minute. We gotta get his story straight first. Now, let's go through it again.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers are playing cleanup for a Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the bat before the assassins get here...
I need to silently take down that guard in order to move on.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough! We get one night to get this done. Then make the jump. I want you to blow it off. Find it and kill the bat. Your number one.
How are we gonna keep him?
Mischiefman from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mask or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Loeb. Go get him, boys. child's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly does a whole...
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean?
Pretty sure that's him! Hurt him! You're gonna be ARKHAM! Take that! Knock him down! We can work this out!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building. Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
He is out here catching the criminals that you let walk free.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
All right, fellas. The bat's in the building. You scour the room while all your asses are bumped down to traffic.
Yeah, with Loeb dead, lines are gonna be redrawn. He's not gonna look the same
Man, all these foot patrols are killing me. Who was that? Convergent left! This ain't good. This ain't good at all. All right, now I'm pissed. What's he doing here? Got a beat on him.
Watch your back, man. Don't let that bastard get the drop on you.
someone's after Lowe's job. It's like this guy knows police tactics. He's still here. I can feel it.
Starting to think suspect may have fled. Anyone have contact?
Officer down! Stay on your toes!
He's back! Suspect is over here! Hey! Perp sighted! I got eyes on him!
Suspect evaded! Gotta be lurking somewhere!
Someone took this guy out! I need backup now! Don't worry, partner. I'm gonna get this son of a bitch. Damn! Gonna have to double up on the ambulance. Don't let this happen to you, unless you like eating steak through a straw. You're not losing another cop to this bastard! I want him dead! On me! There's our man! Yeah! Suspect is over here! Wait, look! That's how he's traversing the room! Shoot the damn legends up there! He's walking right through us!
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings? Is this for real?
Searching your quadrant?
I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the bastard and collect the bounty.
You gotta be kidding me. Take off that mask!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick. Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gonna look like an accident. But Gordon lost control. What we need is a clear.
Let's process this bastard.
Change tactics.
He's come for us! Hey, you broke my arm, you know that?
I hear there's a huge price awarded. Come to turn it in.
Show your parents the With the cops now?
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it. Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
The only way to get through is to use the disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out!
Yeah. How about that?
This ain't such a bad Christmas after all. Hey, good night. They gonna have to let us out now. We got a deposit.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops?
Maybe the bat killed them all.
Who knows how to jimmy this lock?
What do you
reporting.
Clear.
Clear.
622 has left the holding cell.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do. As soon as he stabilizes.
All personnel report your 20 on Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. See who's missing.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise.
Get out of here!
You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Voice chat on my laptop, idiot. Which decade do you
Alfred, I'm on my way out, but before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll make the closest entrance on your map.
Sir, they say the bat doesn't have a gun.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Put you away!
Wagon's waiting for you. How many laws you break to...
Priority 1, 622 has left the shooting range. I need a status report. All quadrants, check in.
There he is!
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the, muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.